Dear brother, you and I are really screwed up. For some reason, there was an explosion in the central flask in Bunker 16. In case you've forgotten, we were breeding a giant mutant in it. Imagine how much mutagen ended up in the atmosphere. Everyone around us started getting infected and mutated. To stop the contamination, you and I created a cure with two different formulas. One of them was sure to work. The final experiment we did was on ourselves. The drug I took turned out to be a mutagen intensified the effects of the spores on my DNA. It's frightening to imagine what a monster I had become, which means the drug you took probably gives you immunity. And since you're still alive, we were able to create a cure. Mason, we did it. Unfortunately, there was only one dose. To create more, you'll have to go back to the lab. You'll find the instructions on the wall in the operating room. But be careful. There were still lab technicians and test subjects downstairs. They'd probably all mutated too. Good luck. The fate of the world is in your hands now.
To use the fingerprint scanner, I need to turn on the electricity. Closed on the backside. To use a computer, I need to scan fingerprint in the corridor.
To turn on the lights in the lab, insert the fuse in the fuse box and scan your fingerprint on the special panel in the corridor. The artificial intelligence will recognize you and activate all bunker systems. Then go to the operating room, which is in room 19. There you will find an ID card, which opens almost all the doors of the laboratory and a prescription for a cure on the wall.
My backpack is full. I need to lay out something or increase the backpack. In order to supply electricity, I need to insert a fuse.
Good evening, Dr. Brown. Welcome back. All Bunker 22 systems activated.
The computer is working, so let's see. Closed on the back and I can hear zombies in there. Maybe they can kick the door in later. need an ID card. To open this door, I need an ID card. My backpack is full. I need to lay out something or increase the backpack. Somewhere there was a flask with a cactus. I need to find it and insert it here. To open this door, I need an ID card. I need a crowbar to open this drawer. The protection system does not allow you to open the flasks with prototypes. I need to turn it off in room 16. Somewhere there was a flask with a cactus. I need to find it and insert it here. To open this door, I need an ID card.
Access to prototypes is open. Prototype number 3 released.
Here you need to insert a flask with electricity. I need a crowbar to open this door. My backpack is full. I need to lay out something or increase the backpack.
The cryochamber system is powered off. Launching the Adam and Eve protocol.
Here you need to insert a flask with electricity. There is not enough flash card with the program. To open this door, I need an ID card.
System failure. Fatal error. An infection threat has been detected. Quarantine has been cleared. The threat has passed. Quarantine lifted.
How did I get here? I only remember being lost in a foreign country. My bag with my documents and money was stolen at the train station. I had to spend the night on the street. Some people followed me for a few days. One even came up to me and questioned me about everything. I told him my said story, thinking that he wanted to help. What a naive idiot I was. The next morning I woke up here. It looks like some kind of laboratory where they conduct scientific experiments on people. My cellmates were the kind of people no one would look for. An unemployed veteran, a drunken alcoholic, just a homeless guy. What a bunch. I shouldn't be here. On the bright side, I'll finally be of some use. My body will now serve science.
There is not enough flash card with the
The
program.
immunomodulator is ready. I'm injecting. Dr. Brown, during your absence, a disaster occurred in Bunker 16. An unknown person entered the laboratory through a portal and caused the central flask to explode. There was a massive release of mutagenic material into the atmosphere. CCTV footage was stored in TH.
My world is destroyed. People chose to blow it up with nuclear missiles. They could not accept it as it had become. It's all because of the strange experiment someone was conducting in Bunker 21. I managed to escape from this world through a portal. But the next world I found myself in was even scarier. It died hundreds of years ago and was overrun by robots controlled by artificial intelligence. People in this world hide underground and communicate with worms. This world became this way because of the same experiments that were conducted in the underground laboratories called the Bunker. God knows, if I were in one of those bunkers, I'd burn it to the ground.
Dear Diary, this day has finally arrived. We've been growing a huge monster in our super lab for 5 years, and today is finally time to wake him up. This is the most exciting day of my life, even better than my own birthday. I have goosebumps. I can't wait for the work shift to start.
The door is jammed, needs power. The door is jammed, needs power.
Alarm. Unauthorized person on the premises of the laboratory complex.